She's only 6 years old. This poor kid took somebody's back cast right to the scalp. That will ruin your day. I'm gonna tell her story on a different video. She's so cute with those little earrings. Let's talk about this guy instead. 2 treble hooks right in the hand. Yeah, that's not coming out. What kind of fishing lure is this? I'll give you a hint. We use it to catch these. Anyway, if you remember how X-rays work, you can figure out what kind of lure this is. Remember that an X-ray beam moves through space and interacts with everything in its way, from the X-ray source to the X-ray detector. Things that are dense, like calcium in the bones in these fingers, block more of that part of the beam and cause a whiter shadow on the X-ray. Things that are less dense, like the fat in the fingers, let more of that part of the X-ray beam pass through and cause a darker area on the image. So what's this lure made of? Well, it's definitely not a plastic or a rubber lure. In fact, it's so dense to the X-ray beam that it's bright white on the image, just like the hooks. So the whole lure must be made out of metal, which is unusual, and that's a helpful clue. Now, an X-ray image is a 2D picture of 3D space, so it really only gives us a silhouette of the lure. But that silhouette kind of shows us the cross-sectional shape of this lure. And in this case, it's a trapezoid. I bet you didn't think there was going to be geometry involved. But this lure isn't the typical symmetric isosceles trapezoid that we all know and love. It's an asymmetric trapezoid with the front of the lure angled and the back of the lure squared off. Well, I found something in my tackle box that looks just like that. Here's a metal lure with an asymmetric trapezoidal shape and 2 treble hooks. I think we have our winner. This lure, so popular with mackerel fishermen, is called the gotcha. Some days you throw the gotcha and everything goes right and you bring home beautiful Spanish mackerel for dinner. Other days, not so much. I'm going to leave you with this X-ray of the next mystery lure. There's a lot going on in there, a lot of clues to help you figure out what kind of lure it is. So leave your best guess in the comments and I'm going to give you the answer in the next video. This is Xray.